think an institution that claims to be a charity should have. And so people will have to either maintain their charity status but have inclusive ethics that the state wants, or lose their charity status. So that means there are some churches that will stand up for the Word of God, and if they do, they will lose their charity status. They will have to leave their buildings, and they will have to meet in houses. And that means you're going to find a lot of Christian churches that are not Christians anymore, that will stay in their buildings, that will maintain some kind of Christianity, but they will be following what the state wants. They will be following the inclusive ethics of the state. They will be conducting gay marriages. They will be conducting the teaching that the secular world wants. And there will be a false church that is not biblical, but it will give the community a false impression that that's Christianity, and it will then make us who are biblical look as if we are the evil ones. And that's what's going to happen. Already it's taking place in America and in the UK. And that's just one issue. I could go on about many other issues. There is rank materialism in the church. Many people in the church have become materialistic the last 20 years, enjoying their mortgages, enjoying their cars, enjoying their salaries, and they settle down for 20 years. They've just settled down in the world, and they've lost the fire that they got when they got saved at university. There's rank superficiality. Much of the health and wealth gospel is superficial. It's not the real gospel. Much of the entertainment industry that we see in the church with the drums and the guitars and the trendy youth pastors, it's become worldly minded. It's superficial. It lacks depth. There's very little expository teaching and Bible teaching within these groups. And the church, unwittingly, because she has dumbed down the gospel, because she has dumbed down the Christian faith to reach out to people, to become more inclusive, to become trendy, because she is dumbed down, she has lost the truth, and she has unwittingly secularized our own young people, because the young people are brought on trendy youth workers and guitars and drums and very light, lacking depth songs, and people are brought up on that, and unwittingly they become secularized because there's no depth. They think they can live in the world and be a Christian at the same time. And so there is a lack of depth in the church. Doctrinal error is rampant within the evangelical church. Many different movements that have come in, very, very sad. It was only 15 years ago we had openness of God theology by the theologian Clark Pinnock, who said that God did not know the future, and that was taken on by a large number of young people who are now in leadership in churches. We have had the